Good morning, y'all. Today we're gonna do a real quick get ready with me. I have some errands to run. Well, today is how did my calendar say it? Easter Monday. Today is Easter Monday. So I have some errands. I have a doctor's appointment, and then later on this evening we have Phillips Titan Award. He won Titan of the Month, so they have like a little award ceremony for him. So we have that. So my makeup has to last me all day. My eye's a little red. I poked myself in my sleep last night. I felt myself like constantly rubbing at my eye. And I thought that a lash had to kind of like flip down into my eye. So I went to the bathroom and like checked it, and I was trying to like go like this, poke myself in my eye. So now my eye is just like perpetually red. So got a little iced coffee today. The Bianco, I think I said it Duplo before. I think it's Bianco Doppio Nespresso. It's the double espresso little one. And then I used 16 ounces of Fairlife milk for my 26 grams of protein. And then I added sugar-free brown butter syrup, sugar-free toasted almond, and sugar-free vanilla bean. Just one pump of each in there. Mix it up. It's delicious. Sometimes I use regular syrup. Most of the time though, I do use sugar-free because I am on my weight loss journey, and those extra calories, like it's 2 pumps. I think I read one of them in the store, and it was like 2 tablespoons, which is like a pump. Whenever you get the pump, it's like a pump. I think it's like it was like 300 calories and like 32 grams of sugar. I was like, that's all my carbs for the day. I ain't got my carbs. I'm gonna be walking around eating lettuce all day, all day. So today I'm gonna keep my makeup like real light. Um, for me, So I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte, Power Grip Matte Primer. I'm using this one because I want to wear the Patrick Ta foundation today, and I really need to kind of like really prep my skin really well for this one because I am combo oily, and not just like combo oily in my T-zone. Like sometimes I'm oily all over, sometimes I'm not. That's what I mean by like combo oily. So I really want to prep my skin really well because I really want to test the wearability of this foundation. And then I'm also going to go in with my Matte Studio Fix Mattifying 12-Hour Shine Control Primer. So we are going to see what these two do together. I love them separately, and I love this one with my MAC Time Check Lotion and also with my Milani Conceal and Perfect Pore Refining Balm. So we are going to see how they play together under this super hydrating Luminous foundation, because I just want the luminosity from the foundation, not necessarily my natural luminosity, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to keep my oils at bay as much as I possibly can. Okay. Gonna get that on. And I did already prep my skin today. Double cleanse again this morning. Normally I only double cleanse at night, but since I refilmed the video that is going to be uploading before this one, since I refilmed it yesterday evening, I had like fresh makeup on, so I double cleansed last night. Then I double cleansed again this morning just to make sure that I got everything off. And then I prepped my skin with my The Ordinary Saccharomyces Gentle Milky Toner. I applied my hyaluronic acid. What did they say in that little commercial? Hyaluronic. Prepped it with my hyaluronic acid. My Tatcha water cream moisturizer, and then applied my sunscreen on top of that. It is daytime, so I do wear a separate sunscreen under my makeup. Even if my foundation has a sunscreen in it, I do wear a separate sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen, guys. I promise you. That is one of the best protectors for your skin. Wear your sunscreen every day. It does not matter if you're just in the house, you have rays coming in through your windows, like wear your sunscreen. I'm gonna put my ring right here. My little fingers feel fat today. It feels tight. Tight. Okay, so let's get started. Where's my big brush container? Yeah, I think we're gonna start with our new Morphe M104 foundation brush. This is part of the new collection that I got. It's like a domed kabuki brush. If you hear something a little bit in the background, I have my YouTube playing down here. I usually have my YouTube going while I'm getting ready, just so that like, just some background noise. I can't get ready in the quiet. People that do stuff in the quiet are crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's my ADHD. Like I always have to have something else going on. Just 2 pumps of foundation. See how far that gets us. This color looks beautiful. Just gonna dot it around a little bit up here, and then we're gonna blend and buff. This looks like a true medium coverage foundation. This looks beautiful. True medium coverage. I love it. This looks so good. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice, y'all. I don't think I've tried a luminous foundation that I've liked this much since, I don't remember which one came out first, the NARS luminous foundation, the light reflecting, or the Pat McGrath foundation, but I am really, really liking this. This actually does remind me more of the Pat McGrath foundation. I'm going to go in with one more pump just to get the level of coverage that I like, because this is a medium coverage foundation, so I'm a little bit more than a medium type girl. But this does remind me a lot of the Pat McGrath foundation. It looks gorgeous. I hope that it wears beautifully throughout the day, because I am super excited about this. Like, look at that. Oh my god. I can't go too far down my neck because I got like this little mock turtleneck shirt on. Why I decided to put this on, I don't know. My outfit today is very springy and colorful. Hence why I want to go a little bit light on the makeup. Like, I'm just going to do a crease color. Just a crease color and a colored waterline liner. And then some light lashes, and that's gonna be it for my eyes, because my outfit is like the wow factor. You know, I may take off my little stud earrings and put on what do you call them? What do you call those? I may take off my studs and put on some hoops. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet, but I may do that. And for concealer today, we are going to use our Natasha Denona, the Hy-Glam concealer that I picked up from the Sephora sale. We're going to use that, but I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, like set my brows first, like I normally do. I was going to wait, but I'm going to go ahead and set my brows. I don't want to mess up too much of my routine, you know, like making changes and whatnot. I am like a creature of habit. So we're going to do that, just like get our brows set in place. I hope you guys had a great Easter. Y'all kind of spent a little bit of Easter with me while I was filming that video. But we didn't do much. Like I said, we're going to use our Precisely My Brow and 3.5 to fill in our brows once our gel dries. Like I said, we didn't do much because I worked Saturday night. I worked Friday and Saturday night, and it was like a busy shift. So I was exhausted whenever I got home. I did like stream an Easter service from our church home back home in Texas. Other than that, that's really it. Didn't do much. What's up, senor? Why are you looking at me like that? You're the only person that walked in here. Can you make me a label for my cup? What are you gonna put on there? Italian sweet cream creamer, please. Thank you. Whenever I was making my iced coffee, I went to grab my Fairlife milk out of the fridge, and my like actual creamer dropped. Thankfully, I hadn't opened it, but it broke the top off of it, so I had to put it in like one of my little Buc-ee's cups, my Buc-ee's cup from not last Christmas, Christmas before last. And I was like, can you please make me a label for it, to my husband, because he got a label maker to like label for stuff, his fish and stuff, to like organize it. So he got like a little label maker, so I asked him to make me a label. He just don't know. I need like 15 other labels made. I'm just gonna like slowly ask him for like 2 at a time though. I'm not gonna make him think I'm using him for his labels, even though I am. Okay, so we have our concealer setting. I don't want to put any on my forehead. Kind of like that. Just kind of do its thing. Dry down a little bit. Precisely My Brow, number 3.5. Let's get these brows tackled. But yeah, like I was saying, like we didn't do much yesterday. The boys had a great time. They like their little baskets that I made for them. I may go to Walmart and like see if they have anything on clearance that I can use for like my spring summer tablescape. But they didn't have much whenever I was in there at the beginning of last week. Whenever I went there to pick up stuff for the house, they didn't have much like decor in the seasonal section. So I doubt that they like put anything new out. So I probably won't go. My Walmart, it's smaller than what I'm used to, and they never really have much. So I have to go to like the surrounding Walmarts if I'm looking for something specific. I don't know. I think I'm going back to or gonna start going to more like Rawls, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, kind of looking for stuff. I don't know. I don't really need anything in particular for the house. Just trying to make it feel more homey, like to me. Just make it feel more homey to me. I'm not trying to do much though, because we're taking spring family pictures soon, and I really want to do canvas prints to hang behind the couch, and so that's going to take up a good bit of wall space. And so I don't want to get a bunch of stuff because I don't want it to look busy. Like by no means, I'm not one of those minimalist decor people. Like, I like my house to look lived in and whatnot. But I also don't like clutter. Like, I really don't like clutter like that. So probably just try to find like some little pieces for the coffee table. I was thinking of if I wanted to do end tables, but we have Tara's crate in the living room. And then the sectional, it just like, it takes up so much space. I don't really want to block off walking area with like an end table with end tables. So I probably won't. It was just a thought that crossed my mind. See, speaking it out loud, it's like making me really think about the design of the living area, and you know, like if the things that I'm thinking of will actually be functional or not. Especially since I'm like the one that's gonna have to like clean around it and whatnot. I'm not trying to make more work for myself. No. We're not doing that. So probably won't. But just maybe like a little floral arrangement. I made one for Valentine's Day that was kind of, well, it was super cute. And I just kind of left it up because the pinks really went well with spring. But I think for summertime I want to do like maybe some water lilies. Not water lilies, calla lilies. I'm gonna do some calla lilies, maybe some tiger lilies. Like bring out some whites, oranges, maybe some yellows. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This looks pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. All right. This is looking better than I thought. I was a little worried about the foundation, not to like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was a little worried about the foundation being a little bit too dewy and not enough coverage like I like. But this looks great, and it looks great with the Natasha Denona concealer. I love this concealer. I really love this concealer. I have had other colors before, but in P10, it was during the sale, was my first time purchasing this color. So it's not an entirely new foundation to me. I mean, concealer, it's just this color is new to me. So I got, my skin is a little bit lighter than what I normally am because last summer I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go out. We did go on a trip, but it was like later and there was bad weather. So we weren't out as much as possible. So I didn't like go to my normal summer tan color, which I think like the easiest way to describe is like NC45 from MAC or Caracas from NARS. I've just been like my NC43 and Cadiz. Just so my concealer that I had previously was like fit those colors. That's pretty much all I was trying to say. So to set our foundation and our concealer, I want to stick with like the soft luminous look. So I'm going to get my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finishes. Because I want to kind of stick with having the same finish all over. There we go. Medium golden. And I used it yesterday. Where is it? Did I drop it? I did drop it. I knew it. I can normally tell where my stuff has fallen. So we're going to set our under eye with medium golden. We're going to set our face with dark. Simply because I want to keep like this luminous kind of ethereal glow that the foundation has given us. I don't want to mattify it out. I want to kind of keep it how it's supposed to look. I don't think I like this brush that much. This, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's another Morphe brush. Okay, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever sponge. Let's set with this. That brush was not working for me. There we go. Nice blended and blurred under eye. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Okay. Blended and blurred looks gorgeous. Okay. A little bit of powder, middle of forehead. I'm going to go in and set our overall foundation. I'm going to use a Morphe powder brush. Big powder brush. We're just going to pat that in. We're just... pat around. There we go. Like I said, I want to keep our eyes very, very simple. I had pulled out my my Morphe That's Rich face palette, they still have these available. You have blushes, different bronzers, and highlighter. I had to like use this one, and then I used it so frequently that like one day I was storing it and it shattered, and then I just like kept just using. Yeah, I just used it up. I have a good dent in like the blush and the powders and stuff. So I really like this. Sometimes I just put it away and I forget about it for a little bit, but it has beautiful colors. So I'm gonna take this brightener color here and just blend this all over my eye. Serum. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna take the bronzer, the first bronzer color here. We're gonna bronze up our face. Just gonna bronze. That's it for that palette for us. I'm gonna go into my Hourglass Ambient Light Foundation. This is the Lotus Flower. It's the one from last Christmas, and it's in the design that they did. I didn't customize this one. I'm gonna go in with Desert Flush Blush, which is this number 2 right here. Okay. So I'm going to go in with the Sephora waterproof color crayon in number 47 Waterfall. It's kind of like a tealy color. It plays well with my outfit that I have on, like little colorful pants, pantalones, little colorful pants is, and so it matches the little background of it. So I think that'll help make that part like pop. Because if you look at it from like afar, mainly the pinks and purples stand out. And I thought I had a purple liner. I'm sure at one point I did. But I thought I recently had a purple liner. Couldn't find it. Well, a little pop of teal there. Okay. I'm going to add my under eye just like a little bit more. Well, a little 1-2 there. Okay. Alright, I think that looks much better. A little fresh faced. No top liner. No top liner today, so we're going to go in with our mascara. I just grabbed one. This is the one that I usually use, but this is the waterproof version of it. The Lash Princess, Essence Lash Princess. So we're just going to dab that on. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do an inner corner highlight or not. Probably not, though. Oh! I just got mascara on my lid. Oh. Okay. I will get that taken care of. I'm just going to let it dry and then sweep it off with a spoolie. Okay. Just paint up those lashes. I know, baby. Not my husband. Just texted me telling me the Pope passed. I saw it this morning. I was up getting little one, or getting myself ready to get little one dressed, and I think I saw it around like 5:30. I'm not Catholic, but the Pope Francis really seemed to be a very nice guy and really attempted to open up the church to the more marginalized. He will be missed. You know, yeah. I was going to come on and talk about this video that I saw on TikTok and on Facebook about a nurse practitioner talking about ghetto nurses, and it like struck a chord with me because it's very clear very clear on who she was speaking on, and I was gonna say something and address it, but I think I'll wait until my next video to address it, because they said that she has like a full video, and the part that I saw was just a clip. So I'm gonna go and look before I say something about it. But we all know exactly who you were speaking of as far as like ghetto nurses, and I think the easiest and nicest way that I can put it is watch your tone and watch where you are stepping. Because just because a nurse has an aesthetic about herself or himself and want to look decent and put together while they are at work does not mean that they don't deserve to be a nurse, because no one says anything. Absolutely nobody says anything about the nurses that be coming to work looking homeless. Nobody says nothing about them. Bun all over the top of your head, hair falling out, bleach stains all over your scrubs. Nobody ever says anything about that. But God forbid a nurse have their hair put together, put on some makeup. Like, pump your brakes, boom. Pump your brakes. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're speaking about me. As far as I'm concerned, you're speaking about me, and I can guarantee you that my patient care can run circles around yours. I can guarantee it, sweethearts. Okay? I think today we are going to wear the Maybelline Super Stay Teddy Tint. I think I have 3 of these. They're kind of like a little matte tint for the lips. We're going to wear the color Knee High. It just looks like a little light blush to the lips. Okay. It's a little light look. I'm not going to put on any gloss right now. Maybe later. And I'll probably do a check-in also, maybe at the end of the night, so we can fully see how this wears for like a full day. Let's take our little headband off. Put some mousse. You don't want to put mousse? Probably not mousse. Probably just like curling spray. Just to wet my hair a little bit to bring it back. Or maybe I'll just wear my big curls. Just like worn in curls. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know. I never know how this is going to go. Like some, I think I'll wear them like a little bit more worn in. I'm kind of feeling this. Well, a little bit of setting spray. This is the Anastasia Impeccable Setting Spray. It's new-ish. It came out like this spring. All right, guys, and this is my look for today. I'll do a check-in at the 6-hour mark, and then at the end of the night, so we can see how this is wearing. Love you guys. Y'all have a great Monday. Hey y'all, quick check-in from the car. It is 2:08. So we finished our makeup at around 9:40. I need to redo my lipstick. We finished around 9:40. We ran a few errands. Just finished my doctor's appointment. I'm waiting for my little one's bus to come by. So it's 2:08. So that's about 4.5, almost 5 hours. Yeah, almost 6 hours. I think that this foundation and concealer is wearing beautifully. See where I got my little mascara on top of my eyelid. I think it is wearing beautifully. It looks great. We are out in natural light in the car. I think it looks great. So Mr. Ta, I am really loving this foundation so far. And remember, I only used a mattifying primer. I finished it with my Mineralize Skin Finish powders, which are not mattifying powders at all. They do help to blur and give the skin like a real natural luminous look to it. So I think for what I've used on my face so far, we're looking good. I'll check back in at the end of the night, probably like around 8:30 before I do my skincare for bedtime. But I'm really liking this. Good. Hey, good people. So it is now 5 hours later from our previous check-in. It's 7:04. 704. This is how our foundation is looking. Looks good still, like looks really, really good. You can see my natural oils coming through. It just looks like a glowy, like I just look luminous, radiant. Phil, do you like my foundation? So for me, the Patrick Ta is a thumbs up. I will be keeping it in my collection. Like, I mean, this is, where are we at? I have to count in my head. We're at the 10-hour mark, almost 10 hours, 9 hours and 20 minutes. 740 would be 10 hours. So I am a fan. I am a fan. Mr. Ta, you did your thing. My concealer is a little streaky. I had a crying session earlier, so my concealer broke up a little bit, but I didn't like retouch anything. I just took my sponge and just blotted over the area where it was like really streaking. So I think this foundation held up really, really good. I'm for it. All right, guys, so we have reached the 12-hour mark. It is 9:41. This foundation held up beautifully. Makeup in general held up beautifully, but the foundation and concealer did amazing for them to be as luminous as they are with me having combo oily skin. So I hope you guys give this, I got a little something. I hope you guys give this a foundation. Just like keep it as a consideration if you need to get a new foundation, especially if you are dry. If you are dry, keep this foundation at the top of your list. If you are combo, keep this in your head as like a backup, just in case if you have one of those days where you just want to look radiant, you know? Thanks, guys. See y'all next time.